Body clean, huh? Hey, and what's young with y'all, man? You heard me, man? Check this out, you heard me? I was sitting back, you heard me, thinking, right? Let me see if y'all can hear me. Hold up. This all the way up. Right, got it all the way up, so boom. TikTok, y'all be on some other shit. But I'm on YouTube and TikTok, you know what I'm saying? I usually be on Facebook and Instagram, you heard me? But, you know what I'm saying? I thought I'd switch it up this late, you heard me? And thought I'd see what's happening on the other sites, you heard me? On the other lives, you heard me? Because, you know, you be just sitting back in your own thoughts, you heard me? In your own mind, you know what I'm saying? And with some people, you know what I'm saying, there's no such thing as overthinking. You hear me? With some people, they know how to handle people, they know how to deal with people, you know what I'm saying? And you ever just sat back and was like, damn, the love be so fake, you hear me? But the hate be so real, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be cool for years. Like, this example, right? You could be cool with a person for years, you heard me? One argument, one disagreement, you heard me, one misunderstanding, you heard me, change the past 10, 15 years, you see what I'm saying? Or you could just run into a person, you heard me, because it's see with me, you see what I'm saying, I'm a grown man, you heard me, and I feel like I am who I am, you heard me, and I don't have to sit by nobody. I feel like, you heard me, I don't have to stand next to a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't have to really, you know what I'm saying, use anybody, you see what I'm saying? Because I could use my skills that I have, you know what I'm saying, whatever field it be in, whether it be in the streets, you heard me, whether it be in entertainment, you heard me, whether it be as a daddy, you know what I'm saying, whether it be as a brother, a little brother, a partner, a friend, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a difference between your little homie and a friend, you heard me, or a partner and a friend, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I could wear all hats and I could wear all hats good, you see what I'm saying? I could get, you know, I could get with the best of them, high as the best of them, you heard me? Or I could get down and dirty as the lowest, you heard me? Like I done been there, you heard me? I done done it, you see what I'm saying? And mostly and shit, it's just like with this entertainment shit, like, you heard me? Like, most of these people, they ain't come from, they don't have that solid background, you see what I'm saying? They don't, you know, they don't have that little, you see what I'm saying? That stamp, you heard me? Like that real life stamp, you heard me? Not no rapper stamp, you heard me? Or not no other entertainer, you know what I'm saying? And to some people, that may not be nothing, you see what I'm saying? But at the same time, you heard me? Like I'm from New Orleans, you heard me? So, you know what I'm saying? You can make it here, you can make it anywhere, it's like prison. You know what I'm saying? If you could make it here, you could make it anywhere. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I read, let's say for the last 2 months, right? For the last 2 months, let's talk entertainment. You heard me? Because like in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Well, where I'm from, New Orleans, you heard me? Like niggas state they business. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't really trying to fake it to make it with you, or niggas ain't really trying to hang around you for no certain type of reason. Like niggas are like you gonna know. You know what I'm saying? You gonna know what a nigga intentions is, you heard me? If you from that era, you heard me? If you got that background, you know what I'm saying? We call it real nigga intuitions. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people call it a conscience, or a lot of people say follow your first mind. However you come to the conclusion, how you come to the conclusion that you come to the conclusion with, when you thinking logically, you heard me? Whatever you call it, do it. You know what I'm saying? But I just be saying like I just be sitting back feeling like that, like these niggas is a trip. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, most of them they ain't got that firm background. You heard me? That standing on business background. You know what I'm saying? That you know that just that solid background. A lot of people don't walk it how they talk it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't do what they really say. You heard me? Or they don't spit it how they live it, or walk it how they talk it, or whatever. That's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? But the trip part be, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, boom. And this sum it up in the best way, you heard me? A smart nigga could play dumb, right? Feel me on this, you heard me? A small nigga could play dumb, right? but a dumb nigga can't play smart. You heard me? So, all right, let's say this, right? Let's take a book smart person, you heard me, and let's take a street smart person, you heard me. Now, a book smart person is gonna take a street smart person to play with, you heard me. Whether they can articulate themselves in the way that they can, you heard me, or whether they can, you know what I'm saying, they not as smart or intelligent or bright or whatever, you see what I'm saying. But a street nigga been adapting his whole life. You know what I'm saying? A street nigga been having to shift change. You see what I'm saying? But stay the same person at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Because originality and it's so important. You hear me? Because niggas is lion, tigers, and bears. You hear me? Like for real, 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 real. Like I don't know who else y'all be watching or who else y'all be following, but niggas really lit this shit down here. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New Orleans. You hear me? So boom, it's like just like in the wild, you heard me? Like me, I could look in the nigga eyes and I could tell you everything I need to know about you before you even open your mouth. It's just a certain type of look that a nigga with that, like you see what I'm saying? Like niggas gonna look you in your eyes and talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga not gonna really be fidgeting. You know what I'm saying? Nigga not gonna really be moving all that like to a street nigga that's you nervous, you lying, you know what I'm saying? You not sure what you telling me. So you either lying or you telling me something that you done told that somebody else done told you, which is foolishness. You see what I'm saying? Like anything like that, that's your opinion, you see what I'm saying? But I say that to say that like niggas don't be realizing how smart street niggas is. You see what I'm saying? Niggas don't be realizing how intelligent street niggas is. Niggas don't be realizing that, you see what I'm saying? Like niggas be playing games, right? But it's life or death with us. You see what I'm saying? Like you really gotta sniff a nigga out, you know what I'm saying? Because it's dirty down here. You hear me? Which I'm sure is dirty, you know what I'm saying? Like wherever y'all at, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't compare pain and I don't compete with pain, because pain is pain. You know what I'm saying? When you lost something, you're gonna feel the same way I feel. You hear me? If a nigga took something from you, like one of your people, like or like hit your stash, or you gonna feel the same way I feel. You heard me? So I don't compare pain, right? But I'm just saying, like niggas be knowing what a nigga be doing. You see what I'm saying? It's like, all right, boom. You may think a street nigga dumb because they not as street book smart as you, but a street nigga gonna think you dumb because they done heard everything in the book. You heard me? And 9 times out of 10, when you start off as a youngin', you heard me? Like you dealing with grown men, you heard me, at the age of 14, 15, maybe even younger than that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it depends on when you jumped off the porch. You heard me? So when you come in the game, already been dealing with grown men, handling grown men, doing grown men things, you see what I'm saying? Like, you done heard it all from the root of the tuber, you know what I'm saying? Or you know how to feel out that energy. You know what to look for, you see what I'm saying? Whether it be of a nigga jawbone shaking, you know what I'm saying, of a nigga looking all around and not looking you in your eye, nigga fidgeting like I just said, you see what I'm saying? Like, you know what to look for, you see what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you hear me, and you go along with whatever the woo-de-woo is that they want you to go along with, you may not come back after you go along with that woo-de-woo. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you got to know what's on because your life be on the line, you heard me? It's not like that in this entertainment shit, you heard me? So what niggas don't realize is this shit easy for us. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, y'all know, well, if y'all follow me, you heard me, you know I shoot the movies, I film the movie, I direct the movie, I star in the movie. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, what we do is easy. You heard me? Because the topics and the scripts that I write is based on a true, like not really based on a true story, not my story, you heard me, but it's like it's based on real events, you heard me, like what's around me, you heard me, like what I see, what I come up in, you heard me, and it's like it ain't no smiles and fairy tales and this and that, you know what I'm saying? It's like boom, right? They say that the music, you heard me, is affecting the streets. You see what I'm saying? And we need to do something about the music, right? Which is bullshit. You heard me? Because a man or a little youngin' gonna know you got to be yourself. You understand me? Tom, Dick, and Harry could be over there doing whatever Tom, Dick, and Harry doing. You heard me? But that's Tom, Dick, and Harry business. You see what I'm saying? Or Whitney Constant and Woody Woo could be doing whatever the fuck Whitney Constant and Woody Woo doing. that's their business. You see what I'm saying? Like you don't get in nobody else's business. Like seeing this entertainment shit, nigga be having to realize and remember where they at. Like you know how like alright, boom, your mom and them used to be like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to tone that down. You hear me? Like use your inside voice. Woo the woo, you see what I'm saying? Like you in the wrong place using the wrong attributes, you see what I'm saying? But I can see when you in the streets or when you from the streets, you gonna look at everything like that, you heard me? So we gonna look at shit different, you heard me? We gonna be able to sniff shit out, you heard me? Because we done heard it all before. Or we know how you move, you see what I'm saying? Or if your words don't match up, or you don't have no reason to be talking all good and it's this and that, or you know what I'm saying, if it sounds too good to be true, don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of these entertainment motherfuckers, you heard me, they'll see a nigga like me, like let's take me for example, right? I talk, you heard me, and I talk my talk, when I talk my talk, I talk my talk, right? But at the same time, like I might not can articulate myself as well as one of y'all watching. You see what I'm saying? Or I might can't put my words together as clean as y'all, but I could keep up a conversation and really understand and comprehend what y'all say. Because if you take it back to the first and second grade, you heard me, it's not just about reading a book, you heard me. It's not just about hearing the teacher, you heard me. Or it's not just about looking at the answer, you heard me. How did you get that answer? What did you do to get that answer, you heard me? If you got it wrong, you heard me. How did you get it wrong? You gotta show your work. You see what I'm saying? And it's like boom. And this entertainment shit, you heard me, everything is so pretend. Everything is pretend. You see what I'm saying? So when a nigga come in this bitch like with like on some real shit, like this ain't no game with me, like this ain't no joke. My name is my name. I still stand on the same type of business I did, you heard me, when I was whooped one, because nigga know one thing, you heard me, when you whooped one, you never really all the way out, you know what I'm saying? Like you understand, well, some people do, like, you know what I'm saying? More people understood back in the G than now, you heard me? But like, that's the first thing nigga told you, like, way back in the G, your mama used to tell you, don't be with all that talent, you know what I'm saying? Don't be with all that crying, don't be with all that whining. And you know, your uncles or your daddy, your OG used to tell you, if somebody knock on your door, you better answer that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So you already got the game, you hear me? You grew up fast, you know what I'm saying? So with your average fucking your average 13-year-old ain't gonna know what a 13-year-old know that stayed next door to me or down the street from me or around where we stayed at. You know what I'm saying? Like them dudes coming up fast, like so you gonna see a lot in a short period of time. Cause shit, for a street nigga, life is short for us. You heard me? I know in New Orleans the lifespan is 19. You heard me? Like it used to be 22 or something, but that shit went down. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you heard me, like you got to sniff shit out quick. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga will take your life quick. Nigga be playing all kind of games. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, what you gonna do? How you gonna do it? If you gonna do something, you got to know how to do it. You gonna be in the streets, you got to know how to be in the streets. You heard me? If you gonna do this entertainment shit, you got to know how to do this entertainment shit. So when I came in this shit, right, I already knew, cause you know, like if you follow me, you know what I'm saying, I know a lot of prominent street niggas. You know what I'm saying? I knew a lot of like famous street niggas like that stood on business or you know what I'm saying, they hung with people that have stood on business and stood on business with them together and they gone and you know people still here with the woo, right? Like so I got these relationships and partnerships or you know what I'm saying, we cool or what have you. This shit was way before this shit. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10 you heard me, like, you know, that's why I'm rocking with a nigga because I could relate. You know what I'm saying? I can't relate to this entertainment shit like talking about it like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I tell a nigga something, you heard me? I mean that. You heard me? And that could go both ways, you heard me? If I tell you I love you, I mean that, you heard me? But if I tell you nigga fuck you, I mean that too. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you heard me? I stand on what I say. I feel like though I'm a man and you know we was taught if you lie you scared. You heard me? So I ain't scared of nothing. You heard me? On nobody. You heard me? Like, we all bleed, we all stand on 10, and everybody thugging down here. Ain't nobody scary. You know what I'm saying? So you could run up on a nigga if you want to, and a nigga gonna cower down, thinking a nigga a hoe, or thinking you just Billy Badass. No, nigga gonna knock your motherfucking shit, and you know what I'm saying? So woo. So when you coming from that, you move different. You know what I'm saying? You judge things different. You heard me? And you judge things quicker. You heard me? Because that's your way of life. So when these niggas that think they smarter than you, more intelligent than you, because they got it with the books than you be running circles around them, you see what I'm saying? Like, and that all goes back to what I was saying, you heard me? A smart nigga could play dumb, but a dumb nigga can't play smart, you heard me? Like, um, when somebody underestimates you, you heard me? That gives you the element of surprise. That element of surprise is always the deciding factor. You heard me? The element of surprise, the element of surprise is always the difference between who won and who lost, or who won and how they won, and who lost and how they lost. Cause if you like let's say in the streets, you heard me? Like, boom, you see a nigga coming, you know what I'm saying, same call, been spinning around 2, 3 times, you on that call, you heard me? So if anything make a false move, it ain't gonna make no other move no more in life, you see what I'm saying? So it's like you got to do that, and you got to look at this shit like that, you heard me? Because niggas will take you out without taking you out, you heard me? Like, niggas are, all right, boom, this a problem that I had, right? When I first started this shit, you heard me? Like, I wasn't taking this shit serious, you heard me? But my shit was wrong, you heard me? But it's like everybody telling me this and that. But I, like, like, how could I put it, you heard me? Without saying, all right, boom. I was already somebody before I started fucking with this shit, right? And see, when I log off, you heard me, and I go back to the real world, you heard me, I'm still somebody, right? So I'm not looking to find my way. I'm not looking to please anybody, right? Because I already had my reputation. I already had, like, my respect don't come from the internet. You know what I'm saying? My respect don't come from nothing entertaining. Like, yeah, I didn't leave my low, and I didn't interview or sit next to some legends. I knew some real legendary people, you know what I'm saying, that I got their number. Then I interviewed the dude, the man that named hip hop. You heard me? But I got him, we knew each other on a first name basis. Instantly, I could call him right now. He called me. You know what I'm saying? I also know what's sound with it. Appreciate the love. You heard me? I also knew the man that came up with Spanish hip hop. You heard me? And he brought the likes of Big Pun, Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of other Spanish artists. And he started Spanish rap. I knew him on a matter of fact. You heard me? He just sent me a track. You know what I'm saying? The day before yesterday, and we about to make history. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? People have tend to cater to us more. You know what I'm saying? In the entertainment world, because they love it. They love it. You heard me? And it's like, why? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, this shit get you killed, you heard me? This shit get you hurt. This shit get you victimized, you heard me? This shit get you know what I'm saying, years, you heard me? Like us as being who we are and how we come up and what we believe in, sometimes we don't come home. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't get no bond, you heard me? Or sometimes, we pay that bond and we go trial, and you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get told on, or sometimes we just plain get caught. You heard me? But it ain't no get out of jail free call for us, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no, oh, I'm gonna do this to do this and do that, you heard me? Nah, we ain't rocking like that, you heard me? Because like I said moments ago, you heard me? That's one of the first things you learn when you sign up for this shit, you heard me? Because don't nobody push you off that porch, you jump off that porch. That's what the saying is, right? Don't nobody push you off the porch. It's your choice, you heard me? Like, a lot of people be like, oh, I ain't never had no choice. This is all I know. And you never gave your child your chance. You never gave yourself a choice, partner. You heard me? This was your only choice. This ain't all you knew. You heard me? Because you got people in your family telling you different. You heard me? You got your teachers. Well, if they wasn't buying, some the teachers. That's another subject, right? But you got you got prominent people in your life giving you the right advice. You know what I'm saying? You have people in your life that's trying to I see you. I see you. I see you. You have people in your life telling you a different way to do shit. You heard me? You have people in your life telling you that this ain't it, or what you doing is wrong. So you can't say this the only thing you knew, and you don't know better. You heard me? Because everybody ain't no gangster, dog. If everybody was a gangster, everybody would be a gangster, dog. Like this shit hard. Like you ever heard of if it was easy, everybody would do it. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you could really get your shit split. You heard me? Like, nigga will really put you up and put you out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you come in this shit, right? And you see everybody playing them roles and you see everybody like acting like they this and acting like they that. I used to tell my, I got multiple baby mamas, right? And she always used to come with her low blows and woo 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 woo, right? So I'm like, man, my mama was a real mama. You heard me? Like, I know what a real mama is. You heard me? Because I had a real mama. I was raised by a real mama. I know what a real woman is. You heard me? Because I had a real woman. I was raised by a real woman. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with a bitch ass nigga and a nigga that got a little solid backbone, he thorough, like, you know what I'm saying? I know a real nigga because that's what I come up under. You know what I'm saying? That's who I come up with. You heard me? That's who I gained with. That's who I lost with. That's who I came in this shit with. Like, when you come in this shit on no, let's all get into entertainment. Nah, nigga, we was driven into entertainment because we got, for one, we got too many felonies and too many kids to go with the felonies. You know what I'm saying? That never mix. You heard me? So when you got so many kids, right? But when you got so many felonies, something gotta give. You either gonna be a daddy or you gonna either be a gangster. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be both. You cannot be both because you gonna send that wrong message to you like me, right? Boom. My oldest son is 17, right? So boom, by us already living in the hood, like me knowing that they was coming up in the hood, how they came up, things like that, right? I didn't really rap around them. You see what I'm saying? Because I can't be telling you this. You see what I'm saying? But then I'm saying this to other people. You see what I'm saying? So you gonna look at me like I ain't. You see what I'm talking about? You hear me? So it's like boom. You gotta stand on business. That's how I be looking at these entertainment niggas. You heard me? Like, all right, boom. You can't tell me this and then tell me that, right? Or you can't tell me that and then tell me this and then think you could tell me that and then after you done told me this and I'ma just go with it. You heard me? Or I might do go with it to see where this gonna go because you don't know. And I keep telling y'all, right? A smart nigga could play dumb. A dumbass nigga cannot play smart, dog. It don't have it's no such thing as playing smart. You cannot play smart. You can't act like you smart. You heard me? You can't try and be smart. You heard me? If you a dumb motherfucker, you a dumb motherfucker. Just like that street shit. You heard me? Or just like a gangster, whatever y'all call it nowadays. You heard me? If you ain't that, you ain't that, and you can't make yourself that. And life and circumstances make us like this here. Don't nobody make us like this here. Like our environment, the place that we grew up in, the things that we learn early in life. You know what I'm saying? The things that we see, the things that we go through. We go through a whole adult life before we even hit 18. You heard me? We didn't lost family members. You heard me? We didn't lost friends. We didn't see niggas die violently that we know or don't know. That's man. Money, drugs, and murder. That's all it is down here. You heard me? Money, drugs, and murder. So I'm not gonna say we fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like repetition. It's like practice. Like you see what I'm saying? Like when you do something for so long, it's gonna come repetitions. You heard me? Or when you see or hear something so long, you gonna get numb to the fact. It's not the point that we heartless, or it's not the point that we don't care. It's just that shit. You heard me? We done through so much. You heard me? That like you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's life. And situations that we put ourselves in with our own decisions, you heard me, that we had to get ourselves out with our own action, you see what I'm saying? And not to go too much further with that, you heard me, but you have to be a quick thinker. You have to be like everything that you that y'all take for granted is life or death for us. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's two different worlds. You heard me? Like it's kind of like being locked up and being free in that world. You heard me? Now, boom. You heard me? When you free in that world, you heard me? Boom. You know, nigga bump you, nigga step on your shoe. You understand me? Excuse me, or whatever have we. You know what I'm saying? Or just you could kind of be more lenient and you can kind of because just like I said, you heard me, just like I say with the different thugging, you heard me, we take shit different than y'all take shit, you heard me, and y'all might take shit different than we take shit. Like we call each other bitches down here, like you know what I'm saying, like what's on bitch, like what's on bitch, like yeah bitch what's on, like we do like you heard me, but that be like on some love shit, you heard me. Other places y'all don't rock like that, you hear me? Like y'all will get mad if y'all a partner call, y'all a bitch or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you been thugging with this nigga y'all whole life and y'all done been woo de woo and y'all well let's just say y'all battle tested, right? Then can't nothing no nigga do except for cross me to make me think you a bitch ass nigga. How? Nigga, we done thug together, you heard me? We done won together, we done lost together, we done laughed together, we done cried together, we done fucked these hoes together, you know what I'm saying? We done call time together and ain't right on each other. So it's like, that's the type of relationships I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? I've never had to stand with, sit with, or be with, or nothing just to benefit out there, or just to look like, or to look like something, or to feel like I'm something myself, to be with this, or do this, or be down with this, and I ain't down with the shit, you heard me? Like, me personally, you heard me? I be telling the little niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with walking the way, you heard me? And when you young, you see what I'm saying? Well, that's some other shit, you heard me? But to get back to the love so fake and the hate so real, you know what I'm saying? Especially with this entertainment shit, like in the streets, like, you see what I'm saying? It's the same thing, like when you popping, you got money, you fucking these hoes, you heard me? You got, you know what I'm saying? You whipped up, you understand me? You doing all that, you doing your thing, right? Niggas gon' hate, you heard me? Because for one, niggas hungry, you heard me? And for two, niggas see something in you that they like, so they trying to take you out. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll fuck they hoe, you heard me? Or you'll get more money than them, you heard me? Or you'll outshine them, you see what I'm saying? So when you coming from that, right? You know all that snake shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I trust already fucked up, you know what I'm saying? So when you come into this shit, you heard me? I'm from like me, when I came into this shit, you heard me? I already knew that I wasn't everybody's cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? I'm very opinionated. You know what I'm saying? I'm very stand on businesses. You know what I'm saying? I'm very standoffish, you heard me? And if I feel a certain type of way and I'm standing on it, I'm standing on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people that tell you what you in this entertainment shit, you heard me? Like people will be cool with you, expecting you to rock like how the other niggas rock who cool with them. You see what I'm saying? Like if you ask me something, you heard me, and you ask me my opinion, or you ask me my advice, I'm gonna tell you my God honest the truth opinion, or I'm gonna tell you my God honest the true advice, especially if I already been through the shit and what I've been through could help you. You know what I'm saying? You fucking right, I'm gonna tell you. But don't think I'm gonna candy coat. I'm not no candy ass nigga. Like, do I look like a candy ass nigga? Like, do it look like I candy coat shit, or we men out here? You see what I'm saying? Like we standing on business out here. So you think I'm about to come and talk to you like you one of my kids? I don't even talk to my kids all gentle and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a certain type of way that you got to come up. It's a certain type of way. And this might sound funny, you hear me, but it's a certain type of way, right? That I got to treat you, or a certain type of shit that I got to do you to make sure you ready for where you at. Cause see, you don't know where you at. I know. You hear me? Or that child don't know where they at. That child don't know how they growing up, what type of environment they growing up in. You know what I'm saying? That child don't know what they up against or what they face until they face it, and then they keep facing it, and then they be like, damn, well, this all it is. You heard me? I ain't about to run, I ain't about to back down, and the nigga ain't about. You see what I'm saying? When you get it in your mind like that, you heard me? But if you ain't never come from them backgrounds, you not gonna know what I know. Just like I'm not gonna know what you know. You see what I'm saying? But I tell you this, you heard me. I'm not glorifying it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not. You know, I'm just saying, right? The ability to adapt, right? Because when you coming up in that type of environment, you gotta adapt or die. Or nigga gonna split your shit, or you gonna move somewhere, like because you know when you in that life, you heard me. You either move a lot, you heard me, or you in that same hood your whole life. You done seen niggas get their shit split. You done seen niggas look partner shit they split shit they split their shit and then hug the mama at the funeral, you know what I'm saying? You done been in courtrooms all your life and shit like that. So regular life get numb to you. All that other shit get numb to you, you heard me? If it ain't real, you ain't rocking with it, you see what I'm saying? Or you've been around real niggas so much in your life, or it's just like having a job, you see what I'm saying? When you've been on a job, right? And a new person come around, right? You gonna know what he doing wrong, right? You gonna know how he going into it, if he about to fuck something up. You see what I'm saying? Because you been here. You got that experience. You done seen it all before. You done witnessed it before. You know what I'm saying? You probably done fucked yourself up a couple of times. You heard me? So you know better. That's just like in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, boom. Drugs, money, and murder. You heard me? Money don't move, no real nigga, man. Cause it, man, you know what I mean? I could take your shit. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't nothing, man. Respect, loyalty, honor. Can I believe something that you tell me? You heard me? When you talking to me, you heard me? And when you look at me in my eyes, nigga, can I feel you, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Can I understand you, nigga? Can I rock with you? Am I thugging with you? You heard me? Like when we say I'm thugging with my nigga, that don't just mean on no gangster shit, you heard me? That mean we vibing on all levels. Like, yeah, we thugging, we out here, we ready for whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, let me see it. What I mean, you saying nothing with many words, champ. Well, you could suck my dick and get out my thing. You heard me? Like that's how I'm playing it. Like me personally, if I felt like a nigga wasn't saying nothing or I ain't like what a nigga said, I'm not gonna sit up there and watch a nigga and talk about how much I don't like a nigga or talk about how much he didn't say. I'm gonna change the channel. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna tune into something else. You don't like what you see, but you still here on my dick. You know what I'm saying? When you could have just kept scrolling. You see what I'm saying? So you was a bitch ass nigga. And I guarantee you, if you was standing right next to me, nigga, you would be controlling your motherfucking mouth. But you could, yeah, you could continue to play gangster on this internet and you probably be like 400, 500 miles. But if you were standing right here next to me or you knew who the fuck I was, you wouldn't be playing with me like that, partner. But anyway, so like I was saying, for this old bitch made ass nigga, probably a little white boy in his mama basement sucking dick or something like that, you know what I'm saying? You won't come fuck with a nigga, man, go about your business, man. But anyway, yeah, man, so like you gonna sniff that shit out, you heard me? Or you gonna be numb to that shit because you used to it, you heard me? That's the same thing with this shit, you heard me? Like, game is game. You see what I'm saying? It may not be the same type of game, but I'm gonna tell you like this: when like, all right, boom, it's a saying in the hood, right? I run game, you heard me? So when it's ran on me, I can peep it, right? Nigga, I be on my little, yeah, like, nigga, I be finessing, I be doing this, I be doing that, right? So when a nigga finessing me, like trying to finesse me, I hear that shit from a mile away, cause I'm a finesser, right? I run my game, right? It's a certain type of game you gotta run. So when you got to pick up game, right, to save your life, right? Then when you come somewhere and you hear that left shit, right? That nigga think is game, but like, we call it bubblegum game where I'm at, you heard me? And like for the last 2 months, I just been sitting back chewing, y'all. For real, cause niggas been coming with all kind of bubblegum shit, like I'm new to this shit, right? So it's like boom, they thinking I'm green, right? But just cause I'm new to something, that don't mean I'm green, you heard me? Cause I'm gonna take the same approach that I take with everything, you heard me now, and then adapt as needed, you see what I'm saying? Make changes and make little which is tune ups and all that stuff as needed, you heard me? But I'm going into everything already on that mind frame, you heard me? I'm going into everything already on that type of time, like, all right, boom, you heard me? Like, this how I am, and this what I'm gonna take out it, and this what I'm gonna get out it, you heard me? Like, I already set my goals and my plans, and that's, I get nothing less. I might even get a little more. Or I might take another nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like who you talking to, who. Why you on my dick? Like, I got like 3 phones, homie. Like, I'm somebody. You know, like, you, damn, homie. Like, let me see. Cause you was a old dick riding ass nigga, and you all on my dick, nigga. You like, what is you doing, like, man? But anyway, like that's what I be talking about. Like, see niggas like him, he ain't living like that, cause he know not to play with no nigga. You heard me? Like niggas ain't really playing with no niggas. Like niggas ain't really disrespecting no niggas out here. Like in jail, that's some of the most polite niggas you gonna see. You heard me? Like niggas is covering their mouths, cause that shit'll get you killed. You heard me? Like what I was saying, like with us being from New Orleans, we got a different lingo, you know what I'm saying? So we might take shit different ways, you heard me? That's just like in jail and in the world, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say a honey bun, like something like that, or one of them little trap, not even a ball, a dove, or name brand, one of them travel size packs that they give you in the motherfucking hotels, right? That should get your shit. That should get your shit slashed. It's just everything is about respect. You hear me? Or the lack of respect will get you a long way. The lack of will get you 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's exactly like the entertainment world in the fucking streets. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you heard me. Boom, you got to do this, and then you got to do that. You heard me? But at the same time, you gotta watch how you do this. You gotta watch how you do that. It's the same thing. You heard me? Because you gotta watch out for the snakes. You heard me? You gotta watch out for the fakes. You gotta watch out for the people that's trying to like come up off you. You heard me? Use you. You know what I'm saying? Or use you to get to where they going. You heard me? And then like you know what I'm saying? It ain't like they really hurt you. You heard me? But at the same time, they was only in the partnership in a relationship, you heard me, to get them out. You know what I'm saying? It's like a relationship, like you know what I'm saying? And I be saying what them hoes be talking about, you know what I'm saying, when they be like, oh these niggas ain't nothing, niggas ain't do this, niggas ain't do that, like you can't believe nothing these niggas. Oh, like this is entertainment. That's first of all, right? So everything is to entertain. You be in entertainment, you heard me? So everybody playing a role. Everybody is gonna play that role that it take to get next to you if they need to get next to you, you heard me? Everybody gonna play that role that it take to get by you or get close to you or get in your circle that it take to get in your circle. In the streets, nigga gonna be like, fuck a nigga, right? But a nigga will really like do shit like, all right, pretend to be cool and woody woo and really build a relationship and woody woo and then boom, right? You got some pussy ass shit go on, right? But at the same time, you got to know who you dealing with. You see what I'm saying? Like me, I tell my little homies all the time, right? You can't get mad at that man because you was hanging with that man. Or you can't get mad at that hoe because you was with the hoe. You know what I'm saying? You got to know who you dealing with and how to deal with it. You hear me? Just like money. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from the background that we come from. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us ain't never had shit, right? So like when the niggas be going to the NFL or they be getting these contracts, these deals or what have we, you know what I'm saying? So you done went from nothing, right? So now you got the money to do any and everything that you ever wanted to do in life. Then plus now, you hear me? Boy, you're gonna be broken like 3 weeks. You hear me? I don't give a fuck how many because you don't know how to have money. You see what I'm saying? You don't know how to stack your money. You don't know how to save the money. You don't know how to invest the money. You don't know when to invest the money. You don't know what to invest the money in. You see what I'm saying? You just got money. You hear me? Money is to be spent. You see what I'm saying? That's the easiest thing you can do with money is spend it. But turning 50 cents into $1, that's hard. You hear me? Turning $1 into $3, that's hard. Especially how we do it. You see what I'm saying? Like niggas be like, all right, boom. Let's see, nigga get like $3,500 to go perform, right? You getting 3,500 a show. Even if you getting 500 a show, you getting 500 a show. You got something to show for where that money come from. You know where that money coming from. You see what I'm saying? And you doing what you got to do to get that money. You heard me? Everybody else is we call it living life on lifetime. We don't know where that shit coming from. We gotta do what we gotta do when we gotta do it to do it. That's what I keep talking about, adapting. One day you might be a hustler, one day you might be a robber, one day you might be a rapper. You see what I'm saying? One day you might be a chauffeur, one day you might be a star. Like you got to adapt, you heard me? And for the different shit that you get in, you got to adapt to whatever come at you too. You hear me? Like you got to be able to adapt and adapt to somebody that adapted to you, or adapting to somebody that, because people will get around you to learn you. You see what I'm saying? Learn how you do this, learn how you do that, learn how you react to this, learn how you react to that. You know what I'm saying? Same thing in entertainment. You heard me? Like niggas will get by you, learn you, you know what I'm saying, study you like a book, you heard me, so they know how to deal with you. They know it's just like a female, you heard me, like when you around somebody for a long period of time, right? Or a certain period of time, right? You start to know what buttons to press, right? You start to know like what aggravates that person, you see what I'm saying? You start to know this and that, you heard me? So when you coming into this entertainment shit, you heard me, you got to know what is what and who is who. Because if you gullible, I'm talking about dog. Like these snakes, dog, they so believable. These snakes is so fucking, they'll relate to you, they'll go through your struggle with you, they'll cry with you, they'll laugh with you, they'll fuck a bitch with you, and then they'll be the one to stab you in the back. Same thing as entertainment. Like that's why I keep telling niggas, you hear me, like I'm cut for this shit. We cut for this shit because this is where we come from. It's the type of life we come from. But me personally, like, 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 I be trying to figure out, like, all right, boom, right? It's 80 billion people in the world, or however many. But you come pick me to come play a game with. You see what I'm saying? And it's that stereotype. Oh yeah, street niggas, they don't know nothing. Man, we some of the smallest, most brilliant fucking, just for our ability to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Just to our ability to like, you know how people be like, stay in your lane, you heard me? Boy, we could turn that blanker on in a minute, get over, pass a call, and get back over. Some of y'all niggas can't do that. Like this old bitch made ass nigga on my other live. Now this nigga got a whole comment section full of laughs, and you know what I'm saying, oh he doing this and he doing that and he's saying this and he's saying that. But you the bitch ass nigga, you watching me, I ain't watching you. So what sense that mean? Then he talking about who you talk, like the nigga asking me questions. You see what I'm saying? Like trying to be, this nigga trying to be nosy and a nigga friend. He really won't be a nigga little partner. You know what I'm saying? He probably like my swag. Like I see, he probably in his mama basement sucking a nigga dick right now. You hear me? But you know what I'm saying? Like real niggas do real shit, and people like him, they just do the shit that people like him do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with that. They ain't me. You see what I'm saying? But like with this entertainment shit, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like a relationship, you heard me? State your business, you heard me? Like them hoes be saying, like, if you just want fuck, say that, you know what I'm saying? If you just want chill and have fun and be friends, say that. If you want a relationship, say that. That's just like in this entertainment shit, you heard me, nigga? If you just want collab on some type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And this and that, let's just do that. You know what I'm saying? But don't try and build no relationship or build no friendship or be on some other shit, you heard me? And then, you know what I'm saying, like you go to moving funny, you heard me, but you're not really moving funny because you don't really fuck with a nigga. You see what I'm saying? So you just moving how you move. But to me or to another nigga, you gonna be moving funny. And that's when the tension start. You know what I'm saying? Because like me, right? I'm talking about this for a reason. Cause it done been got into it with an entertainment nigga, like, right? Like nigga won't stand on by you. Nigga won't be like around you know what I'm saying? Nigga won't get the little game from you or whatever because it's like, boom. Hip hop come from the streets. This shit come from the streets. You know what I'm saying? And where something come from, that's what it's always gonna be. Whether it go from here to pop or like us, you heard me for Katrina, you heard me. Whether we go to Atlanta, whether we go to Houston, whether we go to fucking Timbuktu and Bucktu Tim, you heard me. We still gonna be a New Orleans nigga. We still gonna ride like a New Orleans nigga, and we still gonna, cause that's what we are. You heard me. So if you come in this shit trying to be something you not, you gonna get ate up. If you come in this shit thinking that you, all right, boom, right? don't get networking and dick riding confused, right? Do not get networking and dick riding confused, you heard me? Because networking and promotion is the two most important things and the two most expensive, you know what I'm saying? Because when you're networking, you building you know what I'm saying? You building bridges, you getting features, you know what I'm saying? You paying people to come, people like you collabing, you doing this, you doing that, you heard me? You building a relationship with somebody, you're building with chemistry with a person. You see what I'm saying? That's what you need. Some people just be building because of who you are, and that fuck your trust up in this shit. You heard me? Because me personally, I fuck with everybody. I ain't on that type of time. I knew that this ain't the streets. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn that I couldn't really react the same way that I do in the streets, but at the same time, like when you used to handling certain situations in a certain way, it don't matter where you at, that shit gonna come out you because it ain't on you, it's in you. You see what I'm saying? Like me, I hate when a nigga trying to, or like this bitch ass nigga, like I hate when a nigga talking to me and I don't want him to talk to me, or I hate when a nigga worrying about me all in my business, like all on my dick, all on that you heard me? Like just why, nigga, like I be wanting to crash out, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm used to doing from where I'm from, you see what I'm saying? You can't react like that to certain people, you heard me? Because in the streets, you can't play a role, you gonna get exposed. But in this entertainment shit, that's what they do. That's the whole thing of acting is, I mean, to say the whole thing to be an actor is to play like you somebody else. Like act like you somebody else, like live somebody else's life. That's what y'all doing in real life. And when y'all get the two mixed up, you see what I'm saying? And y'all go try that shit on the real, that's how y'all be getting hurt. You heard me? And that's how we get a bad name. Oh, you know, he fucking up, like, whether it be in battle rap, or he fucking up the culture, whether it be in movies, like, oh, he giving us a stigma you know, black men are angry, or black men are violent, or woo woo. But at the same time, ain't nobody gonna be angry or violent if they don't have a reason to get angry or violent. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing that people be leaving out. They want to go with the like you remember when you was in school, you heard me, and a nigga be to hit you, and then you get caught when you try and hit them back. The same thing is life, you see what I'm saying? The same thing is the entertainment thing. Like niggas are trying to roll with you, you heard me, and then wait till everybody else looking at, and oh, look at him, and woo the woo, oh, he mad, or this how he get when he mad. But niggas just don't know that they done pissed you the fuck off, and you like fuck all this shit, cause you from a whole nother land, you from a whole nother way of life, and you handle things a whole different way that you don't need. Like niggas live and die for this shit. You heard me? Like this bitch ass nigga. Like me personally, you heard me? When I log off, I'm me. I'm not no character. Like I'm not woo de woo. Like what they call me on here. My people call me that. You heard me? Niggas that I come up with call me that. My little homies call me that. Like this ain't no facade. Like I don't come on here and have a whole different name and a whole different way I act, or a whole different way I treat people, or a whole different way I let people treat me. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm that nigga. I'm me wherever I'm at, wherever I go, whatever I do. So I'm a rock how I rock. You see what I'm saying? And it's like people will be like, oh, it ain't that much. It ain't that much. It ain't that much. How you gonna tell me how I take disrespect? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if a nigga just hiccup thing. If I see if it's disrespect, you can't tell me nothing about how I react to it, or how I do, or what I do behind it. You see what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that run their fucking mouth. You see what I'm like, this bitch made ass nigga will be up, right? And then it'll be like, oh well, those are just words, or you know what I'm saying? He didn't put his hands up. But a nigga playing with me. Nigga disrespecting my mind, like nigga might as well slap me in my face. You see what I'm saying? Like nigga might as well do all that if I nigga, and if I keep letting that nigga continuing, that's what it's gonna come down to. That's what it's gonna boil down to. So I'm gonna show a nigga that you ain't gonna be able to play with me like you play with them. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas they did a shit in their city. You know what I'm saying? Or like me being from New Orleans, right? Like niggas, and I love all my interviewees. You hear me? Everybody that they come on here, whether it be whether we didn't got into it or whatever, you heard me. I love all y'all. But some people, like just cause I'm from New Orleans, they come on here with that extra, like, nah, nigga. If I wanted to deal with that, or if I wanted to fucking, you know, be on that type of time, I could go outside. You see what I'm saying? I can't act like that because it's too real. Like I live like that, so that ain't no act for me. You see what I'm saying? Like some niggas will get on this bitch, like this bitch ass nigga, and then act like they something that they not. You heard me? But on here, you can be anything you wanna be, as long as you on here. I come from a place where you had to be you. And if you wasn't you, somebody was gonna show you who you wasn't or who you thought you was. It was always somebody to show you like the bullying shit. Right? We used to call it punking a nigga, right? I think they fucked up when they took that out to schools and shit. And that's why people, kids coming home talking about this and that and this, you heard me? But some of us, we don't play that. Because if my child, any of my girls, my boys, or anything ever come home like, oh, woo, de woo, you know what I'm saying? They bullying me and this and that. Nigga, you want me to bully you, you heard me? Or you want to go handle your business? Like, what you think works? You know what I'm saying? That's teaching. That's bringing people up into a way that they're gonna have to carry themselves because of the environment, right? With this environment, right? That's how you know, like this bitch ass nigga, right? That's how you know people ain't really living like that because they be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? They be doing too much in the area that you don't have to do that. And when somebody doing too much, they usually doing too much because they trying to put on an act. You see what I'm saying? It's like you ain't gotta act gangster if you is one duck, cause it's in you, not on you. You heard me? You ain't gotta go on certain people a lot. Like that's the basic troll, you heard me? And I had to learn how to deal with them, you heard me? Because I was ignorant. Not ignorant like in the mind, but like when I come from the streets with this shit. So when I first came on here, you heard me? I thought everybody was in New Orleans. You heard me? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it may sound stupid, but I thought everybody online was like only online with the people close to them. You heard me? So yeah, I was that nigga that was trying to pull up on niggas and this and that. But I had to learn they really got niggas with nothing else to do in their life but come and start shit with the other nigga, or they be in such a negative mood, or they such a negative person, you heard me, that they spread the negativity. You see what I'm saying? They don't spread positivity. Like, it makes him happy to have somebody angry. It makes them happy to have somebody feeling like them, because they ain't never been shit, they ain't got shit, they ain't on shit, they don't want shit, they don't want to do nothing for shit. They lazy minded, they lazy physically, they just a bitch. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, you ain't gonna get nowhere like that. You know what I'm saying? You waiting on the next nigga. You trying to stand next to the next nigga and get something. Which I was talking about earlier. This bitch ass nigga talking about I'm rambling and shit, man. Everything makes sense to me, boy. Like it's almost what, 2 o'clock. Won't you make sure that you got your mama breakfast made? Cause I know that's where you stay at, nigga. Cause men with their own shit and their own standing on or their own business, nah, they don't be on no ride talking to the nigga. And I ain't never met this nigga. I don't know this nigga from Adam and Eve. He won't come fuck with me. You heard me? But if we was face to face, I'd have put your dick in the dirt, nigga. You heard me? But anyway, but I had to learn how to fuck with the trolls. Cause I did have a problem with people coming picking with me. But I had to realize, like me, you heard me, like where I'm from, nigga ain't gonna come fuck with you unless they got a problem or unless they see some flaw in you, unless they see weak in you, you heard me, like a dog gonna eat. You heard me? When they see weak, you heard me, like that's how the weakest of the pack. They always get left behind, you heard me, or they always get ate off, you know what I'm saying? Because that pack gotta stay strong, because that next strong pack, they gonna come fuck over you. You see what I'm saying? So you got to keep that shit pure. You got to keep the bloodline pure. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, ain't no weak links. Ain't no weak links. If you a weak link, you done made yourself a weak link, you hear me? Because if you standing on business, ain't nothing weak about that. What business is you standing on? A lot of niggas standing next to people. You can't stand on business, you hear me? Because you don't have no business to stand on, because you standing on whatever he standing on, because you trying to be a part of whatever he a part of, you know what I'm saying? Or you trying to get in the same rooms that he in, willing to do the same shit that he did to get where he at. I'm good where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I call real legends friends. Like some people that that the average person will never meet. You heard me? Like before I started this shit, I ain't know who the fuck named hip hop. Nigga, I thought hip hop named hip hop. I thought nigga was like, alright, boom, we gon' rap and woo de woo. Nah, nigga came on my platform, nigga laid it down, nigga told us where the black poets came from, you know what I'm saying? And the correct way to spell hip hop, things like that, you see what I'm saying? Pioneers, you see what I'm saying? In this entertainment shit, you heard me? Like, that's how I'm trying to be. That's who I'm trying to be next to. I never stand next to a nigga that stand next to another nigga just to say I stood close to this nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like if you in a nigga presence and a nigga don't know you in their presence, what the fuck is you in their presence for? Or a nigga keep asking who that is or don't want you. Like some of y'all nigga, and I didn't see that like letting these niggas handle y'all any type of way. You see what I'm saying? Just because they owe who they owe or they got what they got. Boy, look here, boy. That's neither here nor there, right? But nigga, nigga will rather lie to you, right? Nigga will rather try and play a game with you, you know what I'm saying? Than to just be like, look, man, I see you popping, you know what I'm saying? I see you got something going on, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get there, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, we ain't gotta be cool, we ain't gotta, let's just keep it cordial, you know what I'm saying? Keep it copacetic, you heard me? And you heard me? Let me know how to get to the top. You see what I'm saying? Like, take me to the top or give me some pointers of whoop. No, these niggas will chill with you. These niggas will get all by you. These niggas will act like they this or act like they that. You know what I'm saying? And then when the time come, you see what I'm saying? They show their true colors, you heard me? That's why you gotta know who you dealing with when you dealing with them, you heard me? That's why all y'all women, you heard me? Y'all be like, oh, he this, he that, he this, he that. He was this and that before this and that. You hear me? It's just that something happened to where you worried about it now. But like all my people like me, right? I was a gangster before I was a daddy. You hear me? I was a gangster before I was this or that or woo de woo, right? So what you think I'm accustomed to? You know what I'm saying? You think I'm gonna stop doing what I'm doing because of this and that? And woo de woo. Nah, you stuck in that shit. You hear me? Like once you in that shit, if you really in that shit, ain't no getting out that shit. You hear me? And I'm finding that out because I could stay out the way. I could stay in my own lane. But if these niggas still getting in the shit, if these niggas still active, if these niggas still spending on shit and getting spent on and this and that, and I feel some type of obligation to them, then I'll never be out this shit. You see what I'm saying? So you really be stuck in this shit, you heard me? So when y'all be trying to act like y'all street and entertainment, real street niggas trying to act like they entertainment. You see what I'm saying? It's like they got a saying going around, you heard me? The people around here trying to act like they crazy, you heard me? Until you run into somebody that's trying to act like they not. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, why would you want to be that? You hear me? And then especially not even want to be that. Why would you be in a position to where that's what you had to do? You hear me? Or that's where you had to live. You hear me? Like niggas will come up, get $1 million. You hear me? Or get more than $1 million. You know what I'm saying? And then fuck it up. Look at Dirk. Look at Dirk right now. You know what I'm saying? Dirk, he just started like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never been a Dirk fan, but I know he been around a minute. You hear me? Like, Chief Keef came out in what, like, right after the storm, like, what, 2006, 2007? So that's like, what, 15 years right there, almost 2 decades, you heard me? So, you know what I'm saying? He been around a long time, you heard me? And he just starting to woo de woo. I'm talking about entertainment wise. I ain't talking about street wise, you heard me? But at the same time, he never reached the level to where it clicked in his head, you heard me? That it's time to leave that shit alone, you heard me? He was stuck in that shit. Now look, you heard me? Multi-millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like millions of dollars, you heard me, come from a rough area, rough neighborhood. He made it out, you heard me? He got his people out there and he still couldn't leave it alone. All them millions of dollars, you heard me? Now I ain't gonna say he gonna do life, cause I'm not about to. I don't wish. I ain't doing all that. I'm not no judge, you heard me? And I don't wish prison on nobody. Like not even my enemies. Like I'd rather beef with you. Like I'd rather get you or try and get you, you heard me, than for you to be locked up. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get you out of here. I ain't trying. You see what I'm saying? No bind, no. I'm trying to release you on R&R. You heard me? Like a man, but you see what I'm saying? Like you have to know why people are around you. You heard me? Because us, that'll get you killed. You know what I'm saying? And so when you do know all the bubblegum game, you know what I'm saying, and you sitting there chewing or you see shit coming from a mile away, you may not say nothing. You may not say nothing, you heard me, but you see the shit because you accustomed to the shit, you heard me. It's just that this shit new, you new to them. But the shit that they doing not new to you, you see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going through right now. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas be trying to gravitate to a nigga and like me personally, if you fuck with me, and you expect me to be a friend, and you expect me to be your little homie, you heard me? Don't expect nothing less from me, you heard me? So if you got a lot of yes men around you, I ain't about to do all that. Cause for one, I'm not scared of you, nigga. And cause I'm gonna tell you what I gotta tell you when I gotta tell you how I wanna tell you. You heard me? Like, and it ain't on no gangster shit. You heard me? It's just like I ain't none of them niggas you tipping or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to treat me different, or just from being a different person. Like you can't treat everybody the same. Like niggas ain't having that. Some niggas going for it, some niggas not, and that could be positive or negative. You can't be nice to everybody either. I may fuck with this nigga like that. We cordial, you see what I'm saying? We cool and this and that, but I ain't gonna fuck with this nigga like I fuck with him because that ain't the same. That ain't on the same type of time. You hear me? That ain't the same person and that ain't the same energy. You see what I'm saying? That's just like I ain't gonna try and fuck over everybody. Like I may treat this person way different than I treat this person, you heard me, because of something else. You see what I'm saying? There's always something behind something, you heard me, and it's like, all right, boom. With that being said, tell me what the something is behind something, you heard me? Like, don't have a nigga like, all right, boom. If you ask me my advice, I'm gonna give you my honest advice. If you ask me my opinion, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. Don't expect me to lie to you. Don't expect me to live no lie with you. You heard me? Because I don't lie to myself. You know what I'm saying? And I do my best. I do my best not to lie to others. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not going, and I tell my kids this all the time, right? If you want my advice, you see what I mean? You better come to me with the truth. You see what I'm saying? Because if you lie or twist the story up, you heard me, or you know what I'm saying, trying to make yourself look good or not get in trouble or woody woody woo, you got to come at me real because that's the advice I'm gonna give you. You see what I'm saying? So if you come at me with a lie, you heard me, and you don't tell me what's really going on, you heard me, then I'm gonna be and gave you advice on that lie you gave me, and you ain't still don't know how to twerk the problem. You see what I'm saying? And you gonna either learn the wrong way to do it, or it's gonna come back to bite you in your ass. You heard me? You got to state state your business. State your claim, you heard me? What you doing here? What you doing around me? You heard me? Why are you around me? Why you feel as though it benefit you to be around me? You heard me? Because niggas just don't want to be not in today's world. Like niggas just don't come up and want to be friendly. Like come on, man. Like this 2026. You know what I'm saying? So like if a nigga coming up to you on some woo woo, that's a red flag. You hear me? Because these days people are more to themselves. You understand me? These days people that already been through what they've been through and they ain't really trying to click up with no niggas. You heard me? Because how I'ma trust you, I barely trust the niggas I be with every day. How I'ma fuck with you, you heard me? I barely fuck with the niggas I be with every day. But at the same time, if we could benefit each other, you heard me? If I got some resources that you could benefit from, and you got some resources that I could benefit from, state your business. You know what I'm saying? Or you like how I'm doing something and you want some advice on how to do it, or you trying to get the recipe on how to do it. I'm not no gatekeeper, you heard me? Like, you don't have to act like you cool with me to come get advice from me, or you don't gotta act like you fuck with me to come approach me. Like, I'm very approachable. You can fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, woo the woo just don't come for no play, you heard me? Like, a lot of people used to being a snake, you heard me? So that's how they weasel their way in. They slither their way in, you know what I'm saying? They don't come with no real intentions, you know what I'm saying? They don't come keeping it real, you heard me? They don't come with the intentions to build and build and build. They trying to get what they could get out you right now. They trying to get what they could get out you right now. It ain't no tomorrow, you heard me? Because that's how it is in life, and that's how it is in the entertainment shit, you heard me? That's same, and it's the same thing, you heard me? Same analogy and everything. The same people that'll bring you up, it'll be the same people that bring you down, you heard me? And the same people that cheered up for you, you heard me, when you was up, from the ones that'll pull you when you're down, you heard me? And that's in the streets. That's in the streets too. So I came in this shit knowing I wasn't about to be buddy, even if a nigga fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? Because it may be interior motives behind why a nigga fucking with you, you know what I'm saying? Like if you a breath of fresh air And this and anything, this to a bitch, this to a new hood, you heard me? This to a new job, this to a new environment, you heard me? If you a breath of fresh air, if you something different and something totally off from what they used to, then hell yeah, they gonna fuck with you. Hell yeah, you gonna be this. Hell yeah, you gonna be that. But is you gonna, God damn, TikTok, you got to do crossword puzzles on this bitch and everything. Come on. Mm, come on. TikTok be doing too much, dog. Like you got to do crossword puzzles and everything to stay on these lives. But what was yeah, man. So boom, like nigga will see that you got a certain skill. You heard me? Or nigga will see that you know how to do something. You heard me? Or nigga will see, like I said earlier, right? When I was new to this shit, right? Man, niggas went to giving me the wrong advice. Niggas went to telling me to change my name. You heard me? Niggas went to telling me I'm doing this wrong and I'm supposed to do this and I'm supposed to do that. And I'm like, dog, I can't lose or do nothing wrong because this is new to me. You heard me? Everything is a lesson. So as long as I try and do it and I try, even if I tried and I fail, I know how not to fail again. You hear me? Or I know how not to fail like that again. You see what I'm saying? Like you gotta learn it. Anything. It's just like riding a bike. No, 9 times out of 10, you gonna have to fall a few times before you get that on that bike. You heard me? That's just like in the streets. That's just like entertainment. You heard me? You got to learn. Like I said earlier, you heard me? You gotta know how to have money. So boom. If you coming in this bitch, you heard me, you ain't never had nothing. You always wanted this, you always wanted that. Your mama always told you no, not cause she being mean, cause she never had it. You never had it, right? So boom, all of a sudden, you get signed or you go to the NFL or something like that, right? You got 2, 3, maybe 10, $20 million. You heard me? Man, you about to go buck wild fucking stupid. You know why? Because you don't know what to do with it. You thinking that it's gonna be there because it's so much, you heard me? But that's just like food in your refrigerator, you heard me? Like if you used to getting groceries and you used to looking at that receipt, seeing that bill, you gonna police that refrigerator, you heard me? You gonna police the food, you gonna be sleep, you heard me? And then when that refrigerator open the fuck up, you gonna hit that bitch. Why? Because that shit expensive, you heard me? And you knew what you had to do to get it, and you know what you're gonna have to do to get it back. So you gonna take care of it, right? That's just like the entertainment shit, you heard me? Niggas don't take care of other relationships because they only trying to get to the top. They trying to get next to people, right? They in a rush to get next to people that's gonna do you the same thing that you trying to do this dude, but you in a rush to get to them because of what their name they got. You know what I'm saying? That just give them all the more reason to fuck over you. You heard me? Because for one, you don't have no value, not yet. You heard me? And for two, who the fuck are you? You see what I'm saying? So even if you did have value, you heard me? Who the fuck are you that they owe loyalty to? Who the fuck are you that they owe the truth to? Who the fuck are you that a nigga gotta keep it real with you? You see what I'm saying? And that's where y'all get the game fucked up in this entertainment shit. You heard me? Like you'll be thinking like a right a nigga rocking with you, a nigga rocking with you, and you'll be cause me personally, you heard me? And I can only speak for me, and I don't give a fuck if y'all say I'm tooting my own horn or not. I be around people that been in this shit about 20, 30 years, you heard me? And they ain't getting into the rooms that they be in, and they ain't meeting the type of people they meet until I introduce. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, boom, you heard me? But now you here, when you was here, you heard me? So it's nice, or you slighting me, you see what I'm saying? Or you woo the woo, but you don't know. I could adapt anywhere I'm at. Like, I'm still here. This my 3rd year. Like I said, my block was hot one day, right? So I came in, I sit down, and I went live. My first time going live, and like 30 people was watching me. I felt like a star. So that's how this came up, right? But at the same time, you heard me. If it wasn't this, it was gonna be something. But I was gonna be getting to the money, and I was gonna be doing something with my time, right? So now it's the entertainment thing. You heard me. You really gotta watch these entertainment niggas. Like nigga will really stand next to you until they get what they want or get what they need, you heard me? And then they'll go bad mouth you to somebody else because they know you got the sauce. You know what I'm saying? They know you got what they don't got. That's how a nigga be hating. That's the number one reason that niggas start hating, you heard me? Because they see something that you got in you that they don't have, you know what I'm saying? Like me. Like I come from like rap come from the streets, right? I come from the streets, so I am the culture. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't got that type of backbone or you don't have that type of effect on people where you could step in the room or open your mouth or just from your aura they know that you know, like you ain't really like nobody else in here. You see what I'm saying? Like people be trying to latch on to that, you heard me, because for one, they see you as protection. You know what I'm saying? And for two, you heard me, everybody gotta look like they doing something. You ain't looking like you doing something by yourself. You hear me? If you ain't doing it by yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like it's strength in numbers, but that's really a weakness. But I ain't gonna do that because we gotta get up off here because I gotta go do shit. You hear me? But I just came on here to say that the love be so fake and the hate be so real. You hear me? And I ain't even gonna say the hate, the intentions. You see what I'm saying? Bro, you sound like Tupac or I mean, you know, that I mean, I don't know if you're trying to be funny, if that's a compliment or whatever, you heard me, but you know, if I do sound like a real nigga, real recognized real, you heard me, so you know, but I sound like Peter, not the general, because that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? Now I may be saying some of the same shit he said, you heard me, because we from that same walk of life. But nah, I don't sound like Pac, man. Rest in peace to him. But nah, I don't sound like no Pac. We probably go through the same things because we from the same background. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you heard me, or if you think I sound like somebody else or woody woo, then you probably don't know them things that we knew that we didn't went through. And that's why we sound alike. You heard me? Like, real niggas could relate, real recognize real, you hear me? So if we going all them terms and I sound like another real nigga and you said it, what I must be then, you hear me? And what that make you? You see what I'm saying? Like I gotta get used to YouTube, y'all. Like YouTube got some fucking characters, like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you hear me? Like, man, watch these niggas, man. Like, not only like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't talking about like the Jackals, you heard me, or like woo the woo. I'm talking about the energy stealers. Mm, yeah, I'm talking about the fucking the motion stealers. Like they wrong and like they gonna get motion sickness. You hear me? Like I say this all the time. You hear me? I got more motion than the nigga with waves in their head. You hear me? And I got waves in my head. You hear me? So like people will gravitate to you when they see you doing something, especially when they see you getting something. Like I done been in rooms and places and met people and around people. You heard me? That people when they hear me, they be thinking I'm lying. Like they be telling me show proof or something. Like I need to show like an alibi or something. I'm a grown ass man, nigga. If I speak it out my mouth, nigga, and you don't believe it, you think I'ma go out my way so you do believe I'm a grown ass man, nigga. That's your prerogative if you believe me or not, nigga. Like I got time to sit up here and lie to a grown ass man. You hear me? Like we get into the business, like we building, like, you know what I'm saying? If you that's slick side hating too, like how you feel like how you feel like I'm lying, like where you get that notion from, like you don't see me as that type of nigga to do that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? That's where the hate coming at, you hear me? And that's what I said, you got to watch these niggas, you hear me? Or some niggas that you knew, some niggas you beat and knew a long time, you hear me? Like they get into this shit and they become a stranger. You know what I'm saying? They go to doing shit for the people. They go to doing shit for the ground. They go to trying to please strangers. You know what I'm saying? Been around you their whole life. You see what I'm saying? But they trying to please strangers and woo de woo and this and that. Like you gotta watch them too. Or you gotta watch the people that you've been around and see you getting all this newfound attention. See you doing something different because I've been New Year. I mean, like when I first started, like people used to be like, man, your people hating on you. No, that could be far from the truth. My people knew me from this, right? They don't give a fuck about no podcast, or they don't give a fuck about no music, or they don't give a fuck about, like, they don't take that shit serious, you heard me? So you can't really say a nigga don't take, like, hating on you, you know what I'm saying? Niggas knew me from, like other shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know me from doing a podcast. Niggas don't know me from getting on the camera and talking that they do now. You heard me? Or they starting to respect it. But you can't just like expect your people. That's what they supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? But you can't just expect your people to accept the same type of change that you did. You heard me? And I had that all goes back to keeping it real as well. You heard me? Because all right, boom, I ain't get my mind right, but I changed my way of thinking, right? Most of my niggas didn't, right? Now some of my family members, like my mom or what have we, they would like rather to leave them alone. You heard me? And stay away from them and this and that and woo woo. I ain't turning my back on my niggas just cause I got a little smart, you heard me, or just cause I found another lane, or you know, it the time up for me, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not in control of nobody else's life, like, and I'm not about to walk out of nobody else's life just because they not as mature as me. And I ain't even gonna say as mature as me, cause some niggas don't give a fuck about like, you know, woo de woo. You know, I done been through some things, and I got some F's on my report card, you heard me? So I gotta chill, you heard me? But like, just cause I gotta chill, they got more niggas with more felonies than me, that done more time with me, that's on go right now, you know what I'm saying? So everybody gonna get where they get at a different time. It's just if you live long enough to get there, you see what I'm saying? And I live long enough to do something else, you heard me? And I'm good at doing it, you see what I'm saying? But there is a lot of people trying to knock me off my pivot that I had then come accustomed to and come accustomed to be around. And you're thinking that you got a little team, you heard me, until, all right, don't ask me to be your friend. And then when it's time to be your friend, you get mad. You see what I'm saying? Like that's just like somebody sending me their music, right? All right, don't ask me my honest opinion on your music, you heard me? And then when I give you my honest opinion and it ain't, you don't like it, now you mad, you heard me? And now you this and you that. So you was expecting me, right? A person that know music, right? A person that do music, a person that do music on a successful level, right? You want me to let you put anything out just to stroke your ego. Man, we trying to get something up. We trying to do something. I don't just make music. I don't just do this podcast or woody woo. I'm trying to get something out of this. Cause I could be doing what I was doing. You heard me? Or I could be doing something else. You see what I'm saying? Like I cook as well. I got a culinary arts thing. So I could be in the kitchen working. You see what I'm saying? But I got to do this. This is what I want to do. You heard me? Because when you want to do it, it's not working. You heard me? I love this shit. Like now that I got comfortable with it, I love talking my shit. I love these old bitch ass niggas. They let me see, bro. That's still. I love the bitches. I love the trolls because if you not popping, then niggas not worried about you. You heard me? Even the supporters, from the supporters to the naysayers. You heard me? If a nigga not popping, then nigga is not gonna worry about you. Like niggas, man, why you think that when niggas this big artists, them big artists don't want to go back at that? They don't because they scared because they can't benefit nothing off it. You heard me? That person is gonna be the only thing that benefit from that one-on-one, you heard me? And you gonna be the one giving them all the exposure by saying their name, you heard me? By condoning, I'm gonna say by indulging in the beef, you heard me? Cause that shit ain't doing nothing for you. You already a made nigga. You hear me? That's building up his clout. That's building up his shit, and that's only getting you in trouble because he's doing it for the views. He's doing it trying to get where you at. You see what I'm saying? But you doing it because that's what you do. How you do when you do it. So you gonna react a certain way. You gonna feel a certain way. You hear me? Y'all not gonna get mad. Like you nigga not gonna get mad. How I get mad because they ain't been where I've been. You see what I'm saying? Like they ain't gonna understand how I think unless you've been where I got my way of thinking from. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, you heard me, none of these entertainment niggas can't do that. So I already knew I ain't looking for new friends in this shit. And I advise y'all to do the same thing, you heard me, because when you get shit going for you, you see what I'm saying? I barely trust, and there's some of y'all in here, and there's some of y'all in there. I barely trust y'all niggas. You hear me? I barely trust the people that I've been around my whole life. You hear me? Some of them, you hear me? Because I know who they are. You hear me? Like I just said a couple of minutes ago, you gotta know who you around when you're around, so nothing be no surprise. You hear me? Like I'm never surprised, though, because I know what these niggas is capable of, or I know what I seen them do, or I know that we done done together. You see what I'm saying? So whatever they do, I know you. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm always looking for it. If you a cutthroat ass nigga and you cutthroating a lot of people, yeah, be cool. Hold on. It's raining. But yeah, man, like, before I get out of here, cause I gotta go, you heard me? Watch who y'all fuck with in this entertainment shit, you heard me? Because nigga will get around you, steal your style, mimic you, and then start dissing you, you heard me? And he'll be a whole mini me, you know what I'm saying, dissing you, you heard me? But really, this vent talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm just doing it on here trying to build these profiles up, or these platforms up, or what have we. But I be on a book on this type of time all the time. You heard me? So if y'all want to go, if y'all ever in the Facebook streets, my name not Too Nola podcast on Facebook. You heard me? It's Peanut Too Nola page. You heard me? I'm gonna say PNUT. You heard me? The number two. NOLAPAGE, you heard me? So if y'all ever in them Facebook streets and you looking for me, I be hustling like a dog, say, you hear me? That's how you know I'm up in the age, you hear me? I'm 40. I mean, now look at you, hear me? But yeah, so if y'all ever in the Facebook streets, you hear me? That's where I really do my podcast at, you know what I'm saying? That's why I have all my guests. I do also have a game show. I got a dropping gems show with my elder. He's a Garveyite, you know what I'm saying? The CNN hood reporter, you heard me? The ghetto prince, you heard me? OG Baku, you know what I'm saying? Y'all check that out, you heard me? Y'all check my game show out. It's called Know What You Getting Into. Every Sunday for 7 p.m. It's the most ghetto game show that on social media. I've been voted it. I got voted the most ghetto game show on social media. You heard me? And I'm living like that. Like I'm standing on it. You heard me? But it's a hip hop trivia thing. You heard me? So if you trying to get on there, you heard me? Hit Peanut to Nola page up on Facebook. You heard me? If y'all want to talk to me, I talk back. You trying to get an interview, you trying to get on a sports show, you heard me? You trying to get on a game show. I do got a news show. I got another show called Hour with the L. So it's like I got my hands in all that, you heard me? Like I got my own label, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to drop my album, so if y'all want to fuck with the music, I manage an artist, you know what I'm saying? Man, I do it all, you heard me? Like I could adapt, like I was saying, you dig? So if you're an up and coming artist, you heard me, and you trying to like get your feet wet in this shit, and you looking for somebody who know what they doing, but gonna tell you the right way, and ain't gonna jerk you, and like Suge said, you heard me, if you don't want the producer all in the video, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want the nigga all on your songs and shit, come on over to 24/7 grind now and see, you heard me, and come get with a nigga, you heard me. But y'all already knew what it is. I'm gonna have to get used to TikTok. I fuck with y'all, you heard me? Like I've been on TikTok about 5, 6 months now. You know what I'm saying? And it don't really be none of that bullshit. But see YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Like I just was able to go live with my 1,000 followers or whatever. I think the real ones, you heard me. Like some people just follow me to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But I think everybody, if y'all ever trying to tap in with me or get on one of my many shows, you heard me, hit me up on Facebook. That's why I don't really be on TikTok. I don't really be on Instagram. I'm starting to get on y'all YouTube and TikTok, you heard me? But this ain't my forte. My forte is on the book, you heard me? Like I said, PNUT, you heard me? The number two, PAGE, you heard me? Go over there, I got like 18,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could go down my reels and my videos, you heard me? That's where I do all my podcasts at, all my shows, you heard me? So y'all tap in with a nigga and I'ma tap back, you heard me? But don't play with me because I'm a tit for tat too. So if you tit I tat and then you tat I tit, but something gonna come back, you heard me? So y'all already know what it is, man. It's Peter Nothing General, to know what a podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah.